an upside down pineapple, the pineapple upside down cake. So it's going to be on page 18. This actually comes from Barbara Horn of Bartlesville, Missouri. She submitted this recipe that we're using tonight, and I'm going to show you how this comes together. I've got 2 cups of sugar, granulated sugar, and 3 eggs right in here. I'm just going to let that mix for just a moment, kind of creaming those together. And then I'm going to add to that some sour cream. And you can use a light sour cream. It'll save about 30 calories for each serving of this if you want to. That's a cup of sour cream that I've got in there. Works really nicely. Even if you're using, if you wanted to maybe cheat and use a cake mix, you can still put that sour cream in there. It's still going to give it great flavor even if you use a cake mix on this. And then we want about 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Don't even think about buying imitation. You're going to get the most bang for your buck if you buy vanilla in big quantity, and you're going to get the most flavor. Vanilla is there because it adds, it accentuates the great flavors that you have going on in there. That's what vanilla does. So anytime you have anything you add eggs to, a cake mix, waffles, banana bread, pumpkin pie, any kind of thing you add eggs to, always add a little bit of vanilla because it's going to give you really great flavor. So that's going. Now into this, we want to start something else. I've got my cake going. We're making our cake from scratch. That looks pretty good. Let's make our topping. I'm going to start this with a salad master pan. And you saw Pete up here earlier. He was giving away a salad master prize. This is one of their pans. It's made from 36 IT titanium stainless steel. That's hard to say. 36 IT titanium stainless steel. They make surgical stuff out of it. But these are fantastic pans. I've been using these for about 8 months. Totally committed to these pans. I use them every day. Love them. You know what my favorite thing is? Look, the handles come off. And you can start. It's really easy. All the handles come off. And also they clean up really well. They are really a great pan. You're going to retain about 93% of your nutrients when you're using these, and it truly is exactly how it works. They work exactly how they say they do. They've been in business since 1946. Every single one of their products is made in America, nowhere else. Isn't that great? I love it. Okay, so we've got our butter in here. To our butter, we are going to add some brown sugar. This is just basically a light brown sugar. You can get light brown sugar, you can get dark brown sugar. Dark brown sugar has a little bit more molasses flavor to it. It doesn't matter. It's going to have a great flavor. What I'm doing in this pan right here is gooey gooiness. That's what I'm after right here. And so I'm going to put in brown sugar. And then I'm also going to put in just a little bit of my corn syrup. What if you had no corn syrup? What would you do? What about pancake syrup? It'll work. Put it in there. It's going to work just as good. It's going to make things ooey gooey. You don't run to the store every 5 seconds. Look for options. I guess that could be swappability. Okay. So we've got this. We've got a pretty good hunk of brown sugar there. We're going to break that up just a little bit. I'll tell you what, with brown sugar, if you find that your brown sugar is getting a little bit hard too fast, you can actually put like a little apple peel in there, and it'll keep it softer in your pan for you. So we're going to let that keep cooking. Here's the pan, and it keeps going off. But we're going to just get that cooking for just a minute. You're going to find that in your bag you have a couple of things. Number one, you have a little brochure about Salad Master, and it talks all about that Salad Master machine that Pete gave away a little bit earlier. It talks about hosting a party if you want to do that. The parties are really fun. They make really good food. I've been to one myself. It's really fun. And also, if you want to work for Salad Master, I think there's stuff on his website about that. So that's all from them. This is one of their pans, as well as I have a fabulous prize from them. Here it is. Guys, this is, remember I was telling you about that stainless steel? I'm not going to describe that again. This is a stainless steel platter Salad Master. It's a beautiful piece. So who is going to win that?
They're all jumping out at me. Joyce Eppinger.
Yeah.
Oh, Joyce, come on!
They're getting tired. I've done worn them out.
Don't give it to her until she yells better.
They're starving to death, really, is what's going on, family. They have no energy to whoop it off anymore. Okay, who's trying to pot sticker out there? over there. Anybody else?
I did.
Yeah, Lisa. It was Lisa, right? Lisa, did you like them? They were like, yeah, she liked it. Dory, did you guys like them?
I liked it.
What was your favorite thing so far? Your favorite thing so far?
I like the pot sticker best.
I like the mango lime pie.
Oh, the pie you
Yeah,
like?
the pie was really yummy.
I think I'll like that pineapple upside down.
Oh,
I don't know. Give me some of that, and I'll tell you in a minute. Dory's really excited about it.
She got so excited. I know that Kevin actually tasted a piece of that earlier today, so he's already beat you to it. We're going to spray these just a little bit right there, and then we're going to take some circles that I happen to have cut out of parchment paper. Actually, I cut mine out of wax paper. You can use parchment if you want to. If you do not have giant muffin tins, look, you can buy them just like this, which is really nice. The giant muffin tins. And then we're going to spray that just one more time to get those nice and solidified in there. And then this is our ooey-gooey mixture we have going on. You just want to boil that until that sugar dissolves. Mine is almost to that point right here. In your book, on page 18, it tells you to put 1 tablespoon in there. There's a lot left over if you just put 1 tablespoon. But whatever you want. You can't ever get too much ooey-gooey, right?
Right.
That's how I feel about it. So we're going to put a little bit of this in here. And just, oh, that looks so good. And then, the next thing we need are our pineapple and our cherries. Now, with this pineapple, I found that it never fits in there like I want it to. So I just take my knife and I run it down through that just like that. And when you do that then, you can take a fork. And when you put that on top of your gooey mess there, it kind of overlaps itself and fits in there perfectly. So if you cut it when it's in the can, it just is easier than trying to do it later. If you want to use fresh pineapple, this is one of those things you can certainly use it on. You can never put fresh pineapple in Jell-O because it will ruin it, but you can do it in this. Okay, so let's get a cherry in one of these. These are maraschino cherries. They used to be made with maraschino liqueur, and that is where they got that name. They are not this color, they're really kind of white, and then they dye in this beautiful red color. So that is our maraschino cherry. Now let's put our oil in here. About a cup more oil. Let's finish this baby up. Homemade cake in just a moment. In my bowl, I have my flour, my baking powder, my baking soda, my salt, all of my dry ingredients mixed at one time. You know why they do that in the recipe, right? Because that way you're not going to get a hunk of baking powder or baking soda. You just mix it all together. It's going to mix in better and more evenly. So I'm going to add all of mine in. Mix that one more time. Don't overmix this because you don't want those tunnels running through your cakes. I'm just going to mix mine until it all is moistened and looks kind of smooth. Making a homemade cake is so easy. Just like making homemade pancake batter, it's just a matter of a few minutes to put that together and you can have a homemade cake out of things you already have in your pantry anyway. Okay, so there we go. Tap that off just a little bit. I want all of that cake. This is such a delectable cake. Easter's coming up, right? Right. You know what my favorite Easter recipe is? You're going to laugh. The Peeps cake. Have you seen it? Oh, go to tasteofhope.com. You got to see this, okay? I made it last year. My kids are in college. They loved it. It has the yellow peeps on it, and it's like the Peeps sunflower cake. So you make this wonderful chocolate cake, and then you put the Peeps around it, and then you put these chocolate chips in the middle. It's at tasteofhope.com. Check it out. You've got to make it this Easter. You got all week to figure it out here. What's today? Tuesday? Tasteofhope.com. Put in like Peeps sunflower cake, or there's a whole section on Easter recipes. It's in there. If you make it